Evening, Gaffer.
Evening. How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's a bit of a dodgy angle, isn't it?
This is a weird show because it's not the late night show.
It's not the late night show.
It's not the Gaffer's Gaff.
Not the Gaffer's Gaff.
What is it, Lewis?
It's the Post Files.
Brand
spanking new show.
Oof.
Made by the members for the members.
We've got our very first comment on the Post Files. And we like comments because we comment on people's comments. Shall we see who it's from?
Let's have a look. Yeah.
So, this show is about me and Lewis are going to go through your posts with a fine-tooth comb, or in today's case, a rush job. And we're going to go through your comments. Oh, and I've spotted the comments of the week.
Comment of the week. It's already done.
Oh, I've seen it, but we'll get to that in a bit. Lewis, are you craving a post?
A little bit.
I'm craving a post as well. First post of the day is this from Dan Dungate Lynn.
Hi, Dan.
Yeah, hi, Dan. Big shout out. Your first post is the first post ever on the Post Files. You should be proud. Tell your parents, tell your friends, and get them to like and share the Armchair Pundits.
Probably put it as your Facebook status, to be fair.
Yeah, as an announcement.
I would.
Yeah.
Maybe go live.
So, Dan Dungate Lynn. Congratulations. I mean, it's an achievement for him, really, isn't it? So Reece James is a better defender than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Well, who's speaking that fucking waffle? And it's 9 o'clock. Yes, I can swear.
You can't. I can't tell you off. Even the Gaffer has rules. I cannot legally tell anybody off for swearing after 9 o'clock. It's all in their contracts.
Contracts? Dave, you paying us now, yeah?
Yeah. In love. What do you reckon to this, then?
I think it's an absolute pile of waffle.
I mean, it'd be interesting to hear Jack's comment. And Jack, no, that's not an indication of you coming on, because it's not. I just want to comment. So Reece James, better than... I mean, Trent's not the best defender in the Premier League. He's one of the best going forward.
No, I think I've seen somewhere where they'd say eventually he'd be a central midfielder.
Well, he was originally a central midfielder, for Liverpool's academy, and then he got moved to right back.
I tell you now, though, mate, Liverpool ain't got a defence left.
Yeah, our only fit defender is the defender that gets injured every 1 of 2 games.
But Matip.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I mean, we're screwed. We are. So that was our first pile. Who was it again? Dan Dungate Lynn. Thank you for commenting. I mean, your post is stupid, but thanks for commenting. Thanks for posting.
I mean, it's
we
not
appreciate
his
it.
post. He's just shared someone else's.
We did. Yeah, we like shares. That's a nice starter, though, isn't it? My taste buds are tingling. I'm feeling another one. What do you reckon, Lou?
Let's call it that. Cheers for tuning in.
It's been a good show. Right.
Very good show.
My taste buds are tingling. I fancy another one. And the next one, I actually agree on. And Mitch is going to love me for saying this. And it's this one.
Leicester City do something special at their ground, don't they?
Yeah, Reece Peckham posted this. Big shout out to Reece. Evening, boys. I mean, I don't know who you are. I would check on me on the phone, but the battery's dead. So if you could let us know who you are, appreciate that. And evening to you. What is it about the Leicester groundsman? I mean, is he a part-time artist or something? Because his designs are phenomenal.
I mean, how the bloody hell do you do that?
There we got Marcus. Hello, Marcus.
Throw the mine into your way.
We got Andrew. Groundsman's are amazing. He is. He's different gravy, isn't it? I mean, I'll tell you what.
Phenomenal, mate. Absolutely phenomenal.
He needs to come on the show and talk to us, and he also needs to do my garden if he's free. He's got a few minutes spare. Apparently, they're not allowed to do it anymore. Boo. But I'm sure he will have plenty of practice on their new multi-million training ground that we keep hearing about.
What's had a bit of a delay?
Probably. Danny said first evening, boys. It's Mr. Wheels. Leicester had the best. Other teams got jealous and complained, saying it hindered the play.
I mean, it just looks sexy as fuck, man.
It does. I mean, the Poppy one he did was amazing. And he did one last year, didn't
He probably did a few.
he? He did. I'm echoing, ain't I?
Slightly, but it's not too bad, bud.
That's all right. So I'm going to talk to you while running around my house looking for Ethan. So yeah, that's another post I was done by Reese. So thank you for that, Reese. Much appreciated. We've got another one.
Good old Martin. So are you going to elaborate on this or what?
I mean, I can. Oh God, these are my broken ones. Got it. We'll try it. So basically, he's saying that the Jesus goal, the Jesus goal at the weekend versus Liverpool, people are saying it was as good as Bergkamp's.
Steady on. You mean against Newcastle,
What you say?
right? You mean against Newcastle?
Yeah. That's the one.
Oh dear.
I mean, so Martin. So I'll read the post out to you. Thoughts, please. ... I see Sky Sports compared the Jesus goal to the Bergkamp goal against Newcastle all those years ago. Did Jesus actually mean it? I think he did mean it. But comparing it against Bergkamp, quite frankly, is barbaric.
I've actually seen someone score a better goal than Bergkamp's, and that was Ricardo Fuller for Stoke.
Yes, good goal.
And it was almost the same, but I actually think his was better. But because of who it was, it's not spoken about as much.
Yeah, I think it's often the case with goals like that, isn't it? Unless you're a well-known star, they don't really get spoken about as much.
No.
Which is a bloody shame because it was a good goal.
It was a good goal.
Bergkamp's was sheer genius. It was, no comparing. I'm sure Dennis Bergkamp will come up in tomorrow's show. Wink, wink, on Marcus's show. Right, next post. God, we're going to finish this show early tonight.
Trial and error, Dave. Trial and error, buddy.
Ryan Giggs running down the wing, and this was posted by Daniel Slim Hughes. What do you make of this whole Giggs thing?
I don't know. I mean, you got the situation at the moment. We had it from as far as Kasabian have kicked Tom out of that because of a domestic violence incident. We've got the situation with Johnny Depp that's been going on. Now you've got Giggsy getting involved, getting stellared up, and But
I mean,
I don't know. You don't know, do you?
He comes across as a bit of a prick, to be honest.
A bit of a prick. He was cheating on his bloody, what was it, his wife and his brother for about 10 years.
I saw something today and I wish I posted it, but it wasn't. I couldn't technically have it on the show because I found it on Twitter. Did you know that Wilfred Zaha on his very first training session for Man U rocked up with a top with Ryan Giggs' ex-wife on it? Why Ryan Giggs was still at the club?
What a lad. No wonder he did so well there.
I saw it and I really wanted to post it, but it was on Twitter.
Shagging Moyes' daughter and then, taking the mick out of a Manchester United legend.
Giggs' goal against Arsenal in the FA Cup is the best FA Cup goal ever. Clearly, you've never seen Gerrard versus West Ham in the final, but hey-ho, Marcus.
Yeah, but to be fair, if you're comparing it to final goals, I appreciate what you're saying about Gerrard against West Ham and stuff. But I mean, Jesus, Gerrard's only hit it. Anyone can hit a ball. No one can dribble it down a wing in between people like that. So,
oh yeah, it was a good goal.
I might be inclined to agree with Marcus there, mate.
Fair enough. Man U fans, I'd love to know what you think about Ryan Giggs. I mean, are you all deluded idiots, or have you got a brain? I don't know. I'd love to know.
Well, the thing is, right, is
Just triggering some Man U
he's an
fans.
absolute wrong'un.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's cheating on his wife, and then he
There's no other way of
allegedly
saying it. As a footballer, sound. As a person, cunt.
complete penis.
Oh, that's a strong swear word for you, Dave.
It is. Penis. There we go. That's as much as my swearing vocabulary gets. Off the field, that word, yeah, and on the field, a legend.
There we go. Oh, fucking have a day off, Dave.
Right. The next post is the very first post, which was posted by an admin. And I saw it, and I've got to be honest, I was so impressed with it. Any idea who it could be?
I don't know, mate. Let's have a guess at the old Mitchie.
You reckon Mitch? No, it's not Mitch. It's this one. I mean, which show would you like to see more of?
Oh, here we bloody go, look.
You know what I mean? But
you're all wrong. You're deluded. You don't know what you're talking about.
But guys, you have got the top two on this video. You know what I mean? You can't complain. First and second in one. This is Liverpool, Man City. This is Dortmund, Bayern Munich.
You don't compare me to bloody Man City, mate.
Who would you like to be compared? All right. Quick question for the post files. If you wanted to be compared to a football team that's not Leeds United, you're not allowed to use Leeds. Who would you want to be compared to?
Leicester City.
Why?
Because they're the best team on the planet.
I'm not going to buy it. I'm not buying it.
They're the best team on the planet.
I am not
They're going to win the Premier League. Probably going to win the Europa League. So I think you just accept it now, Dave, and then we'll be sorted.
So you compare yourself to Leicester City?
Yeah, young, athletic, pacey.
You know what? The first two, I was borderline agreeing with you. You are relatively young. You are athletic, pacey, mate. I've seen asthmatic snails run faster than you.
I don't know what you mean, mate.
I mean, I'm probably trying to think now. I don't know.
I'm going to say. Got all day, mate.
Lewis, I love you even more now, brother.
No worries, boys. No worries.
Right, I'm taking my earphones off.
Dave, stop pretending you're frozen.
So, yeah, big love here for Lewis. Have you noticed that I never get any love? It's always Lewis, it's always Mitch. You know what? Anyway, next.
You're a boring bastard, Dave. What?
This is an interesting one, actually. This was posted. It was shared by Benny B, who's he's quite a constant watcher of videos and a constant poster. We love Benny B. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, Poch, it's been on the cards for a few years now. He's been linked with Man United, but Man United are so inconsistent. They'll go and thrash someone 5-0, then go and lose to someone. Right? There's no consistency with them at all.
Where do you think they've gone wrong?
I honestly think that the writing is completely on the wall. Ollie, yeah. Exactly. He's not the answer to them, you know. And at the end of the day, there ain't many managers about as good as Poch.
Well, Allegri's free.
Who?
Allegri, the former Juventus manager.
Oh no, I know who you mean. But what I'm saying is, he ain't the answer to Man United. Poch can go to United. He could be there for 10 years. He could build something. Go and buy Harry Kane. They need a striker. I've seen today they're going to go and get Ronaldo. Why?
No, you need to go young. I
Go and
think,
get Harry Kane. You get 8 years out of Harry Kane, probably.
yeah,
Go and
he's
get him.
easily.
He is pure gold.
Harry Kane could almost what's the word I'm looking for? Emulate Zlatan because he doesn't rely on pace, Harry Kane. And I think when you've got strikers that don't rely on pace, their career does last longer.
100%. He's like a fine wine, Zlatan. Unbelievable player.
Answer this: would Poch win the Prem with that Man U team? No, he wouldn't.
No, not with that team. But he'd bring a few of his own players in.
I think whoever Man U decide to go for or stay with, they've got to give them at least 4 years.
I mean, they might do that with Ollie.
I just think Ollie was an absolute panic. I mean, he managed Cardiff, got them relegated, and then managed Molde in Norway, which they're like Barcelona in the Vauxhall Conference in that league. That team.
Yeah,
so I don't understand the appointment.
Although let's be honest, we all love laughing at Man United. So
great
keep
fun.
Ollie at the wheel. You're doing a great job, pal.
Yeah. Man, you have to have a complete makeover, an overhaul, and the board through to the players. No, they don't. I think they're absolutely fantastic as they are, personally.
Decent.
If Man U get Poch, get Dybala, Son, and Koulibaly, that would cost an absolute bloody fortune.
It would, but that's why you're going to need a few transfer windows to build a team. You can't just go and spend 500 billion bang.
No, you can't. Well,
if you're Man United, you've got dough.
Yeah,
you can afford wages. You've got the stature. They are in the Champions League.
Have Man U got the dough though? I mean, they are reporting that they are in record debt.
Well, I mean, their owners bought them with debt, but
only time will tell.
They will.
Do you think Man U will get Champions League this year?
I think it's anyone's.
Oh, complete random season, isn't it?
It is random. It's crazy. You've seen the crazy results. Liverpool beat Leeds, but then Villa beat Liverpool, but Leeds beat Villa.
Well, Villa did beat Liverpool. They absolutely destroyed.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's absolute merry-go-round.
Man U will not even be in the top 6. The owners transferred debt from baseball team they own onto Man U. I mean, it's weird. I've said, I think you've got your top 6, and I think there's going to be at least 2 very bizarre teams going to be in that.
The thing is, right, is you talk about your traditional top 6. Well, Leicester broke that last year. So here's Mitchy boy. He's here all night, guys. He's here all night. United, that is. I thought it was on about, even though Leicester aren't in the Champions League, they're still going to win
it. Won't surprise me. Mark's still left. You know what? I wouldn't want to call it. I don't even want to call where any team's going to finish this year. I think I can predict the bottom 3, but anything above bottom 3, not a clue.
The thing is, right, is, you had teams starting off to a flyer. Everton. And now, since Rodriguez has been injured, I don't think they've won.
No, they've not. I think they've lost pounds or something like that.
I don't know. We'll see. We're in the middle of a bloody international break again. So,
yes, Joe Gomez has been injured today, and I'm fuming because that leaves us with one defender who probably gets 3 games, and then he'll be out for the rest of the season. So, if anybody here knows any decent defenders, give Klopp a bill, please.
Ben White.
You know what?
I sound like a broken record there, but you definitely should have signed him in the summer.
I think he's going to have to spend, isn't he?
You're gonna have
Anyway,
to.
we're going to go into something comical now. Hang on. Depends if we get promoted from the Europa League when Liverpool drop off due to lack of uninjured players. Cheers, Mitch. Thanks for cheering me up. I can see the season is definitely the most open. Someone's put 5-1. Yeah, need Fabinho back ASAP. We're going to go into something. I'm going to show you something here. And I want you to tell me if you can guess what they're commenting about. Do you reckon you can do that?
I mean, listen, mate. We'll do it off the cuff.
All right. Anyone who's watching, by the way, Lewis, don't give it away. Just nod your head if you know what it's from. People in the comments, tell us what these people are commenting about. What post?
I love only having one bollock.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, Dave, I have no idea.
Right, so I'll read them out for those because it is quite hard to read. Benny B put, I love only having one bollock. Chels Black says, I told you it wasn't that big. Chels Black also says, I said, hug me, bitch. Andrew says, I want you back. I want you back for good. Benny B put, Brokeback Mountain. Kim Stenton says, we're off to the races. Andrew put, what she let you do?
Well, if this has got Chelsea commenting on it, it was only our video that we did.
This was the video we did on Saturday night. I was going for because this morning I was frantically looking at posts. I'm like, I need something funny, and then I saw this, and I thought, well, this is a football page, and if that's the first thing you see, you're going to think you're on the wrong site. I
mean, you probably are and think you're on the wrong side, but big up Chelsea. She shared us to her 52,000 Instagram followers. So,
Reese, I hope you haven't just joined us because you missed your big moment. You have been featured on this show. Missed opportunity there. So yeah, the point was, the post was me and Lewis did a video on Saturday night regarding. Lewis, you describe it. You're probably best at describing it.
Well, I can't remember.
Okay, so basically, I don't know if I've still got them. Oh, I've not. That's annoying. Lewis did loads of pictures, and we had to make captions for these pictures.
Yes, we played that caption game, didn't we?
Yes, and it was quite funny. Lewis won because he basically gave himself most of the points.
I'm not being funny, but I definitely won.
I'm not being funny, but you definitely didn't.
So, not arguing about that, Dave.
Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, Reese, your post has been posted on the post files. You have been featured. We were making memes. That's it. See, Andy's up to it. I don't understand all
this.
Memes,
not bloody memes.
I get it. I don't. You know what I mean? Anyway, Lewis, bad news. I've only got like 3 posts left.
All right, we don't need to keep elaborating on that. Let's just let it flow. Let it flow, Dave.
Are you ready for another post? Hello, looking for any coaches or directors of any grassroots youth football teams for an interview about the suspension of non-elite sport. Please send me I'm going to say that's a dirty message. So send him a dirty message. Ethan Henson, if you want to send him a dirty message, please do, because that's what he's asking for.
Yeah, him and Joe, send them loads of shit.
Yeah, filthy. The filthier, the better.
Oh, just send them loads.
What do you want to do to their little fingers? What do you want to do to their earlobes? You know what I mean?
Make dear.
It dirty as possible.
I mean, if they get inundated, that would be absolute class. Because they're forever tagging each other in the stuff.
That was romantic.
So they must be really, really big fans.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
Oh, they must be really big fans. And we really appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
We do. And as a special gift, if you want, I will send you some personalised memorabilia. It may not be a hat or a hoodie or trousers, but it will be personalised. There we go. Shouting out, throwing gifts out tonight. But in all seriousness, guys, if you do want to advertise on the page, let us know, and we can reach an agreement. I mean, Lewis is a great negotiator. The stuff that, you know.
Yeah, that's it, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And any females, by the way, hook up with Lewis, like, send him, and we'll see what arrangements can be made.
Yeah, you know, you send your dirty knickers or, you know.
Yeah. Lewis will sign them and send them back. Or might not be.
I've got my Sharpie here. I give it a sign. I send it back. I might even wee on it. I'll wee in that fire.
This guy, Saturday night, pulls a bird from a club, takes her back to his, takes everything off, and suddenly he sees her lovely Victoria Secret lace, and it's got Mr. Late Night Show signed in bright silver.
Was here. IDST.
Yeah. And at the back, where it's the bum, #tap.
#tap.
That's a great idea. Tap on the back of boxers or women's things. Beautiful. We're on summit here. Lewis just needs to send him gifts. I mean, I don't know what. Yeah.
Yeah, we just said that, Marcus.
Cheers for elaborating. The next one, I'm afraid it is another Liverpool one. What do you reckon to this? This was done by your brother.
What's he saying? Let us know.
VVD or peak Rio? The question is not VVD or peak Rio. It's peak VVD or peak Rio.
Fucking hell, Dave. Do you know what, right? You know, Rio Ferdinand's a young lad, signs for Leeds from West Ham, 18 mil. I think we got him in January. Jesus Christ, Dave, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Well, I sound a bit echoey there. But I'm going to have to go 26-year-old Rio Ferdinand, mate.
I mean, yeah, I think it's hard to disagree. I think Van Dijk's won more individual accolades, but Rio was part of arguably the greatest team in the Premier League in history.
Well, when they had flipping Tevez, Ronaldo, and bloody Rooney up front, with him, Vidic, Evra, Neville, Van der Sar. Oh my good God!
Can you imagine? Here's one for you. Can you imagine Van Dijk and Rio together?
I mean, you know, if you're looking at an all-time Premier League 11, who the bloody hell am I to argue with Van Dijk and Rio at the back? No one. Oh,
it'd be an interesting one. So yeah, on that, I'm going to give it to Rio. Lewis is going to give it to Rio.
100%.
But I think Van Dijk, you know, he's still got time to make an impact. And the very last post of the evening, before me and Lewis just chat absolute bear waffle.
Well, like we have been.
This one.
Oh, here's our Rio again, look.
Yeah, big Rio. Rio Ferdinand views at Man United's defensive organisation leading to Demba Bars open up at Istanbul. Hold on, please, Gary. Where's the organisation in this team? You wouldn't see this at Hackney Marshall. Do not miss this. Did you see the goal?
Yeah, only about 50 years old these days, Demba Ba.
So, yeah, basically, it was a corner in the 13th minute, and Man U decided to put all 10 players in the other team's box.
Oh, I shared that picture.
I mean, Jordan Fox is getting credit for it.
Stuff. Really bad.
I mean, that is bad defending, man. That is absolutely horrific. What's that? 36, I think. Okay, I don't know what that's
He's on about how old's Demba Ba, mate. Come on. Keep up.
Oh, yeah. So they're the posts we're going to do tonight, but we want more posts. We want entertaining posts. We want funny posts. Lewis, what posts are you going to be looking for next week's show?
I mean, I'm going to be looking at posts that talk about football. I'm going to look at posts that are being posted on the page, and you know, I just like posts. You know,
we like posts and comments, guys. We love a comment.
Comments, but what we're going to be looking at as well, right, is like the post that has the most comments, the post that has the most likes, the post that causes the most controversy. You know, there's loads of people out there fishing these days.
And this is
for big ones.
We are going to try our absolute hardest not to use admin posts because there would be no point in the show.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, as a trial and error, as a first show, as an idea, Dave, you know, we can keep it short and sweet.
There we go. Yeah, short and sweet. The post files with Dave and Lewis.
So, just whilst we're got a minute spare,
go on.
Talk to me about England.
I hate international football, as you know. Hate it. You know what? The only international football I watch is the Euros and the World Cup. Anything in between, couldn't give a kangaroo's cockstain. I genuinely couldn't.
Oh, what?
It was the first animal that came to me head, all right?
A kangaroo's cockstain?
I mean...
You've completely made that up, and that sounded brilliant.
Thanks. What was it the other day that someone said? Right, so here's a question by Reese. Here's a comment. Where the FUCK is Maddison's call-up?
He's been injured, mate.
I mean, I think we need to accept the fact that not every Leicester player is actually that good.
I know. No, listen, they are the best team on the planet. Stop talking waffle.
I mean... You know, I completely dislike Leicester. I can't stand them.
Anyway, guys, let's all have a word about Dave's monstrosity of a bloody beard.
What's wrong with that? It's a beautiful beard. You know what? Right,
it's
that
massive.
Is how you grow a beard. Look at that.
That's all right, Dave. I'm not being funny yet, mate. But come on, mate.
This is manly. This right, your beard is like a Ferrari. It's pretty. It's sophisticated. It's on point.
Ritty. Shut the fuck
right.
up, man.
Okay. My beard's like a Ford GT. It's a manly
It's not
beard.
Fucking caveman.
It's not well groomed. It's manly. This is what someone who's carving up wood or working in an iron factory would wear. Not that pretty.
Or looking after kids. Dave.
I mean wow. Wow. We're going there, are we? We're going there.
Okay. Oi, mate, I shouldn't banter with that. You looked after me sister.
I did. Many years ago, I did work in childcare. There we go. But now, I am a live
nurse. You enjoy your Gothenburg, mate.
Ridiculous. Oh, daring me. So yeah, we're looking for your post. International football, can't stand it, so I can't give a crap. Lewis, your thoughts on international football?
The thing is, right, buddy, is you can say it's boring, you can say it's this, you can say it's that. I'll still watch England tomorrow night. No. I will.
I'll tell you what, this is how bad it is. This is how much I would sooner watch a French league game over an England match. I genuinely would. I just have no interest in it.
I mean, that's a horrible shout.
Well, it's boring. You name me the last entertaining England game.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I prefer to sit here all night like
that. And England, oh, tasty. Look at that. That's the biggest cup you've ever had in your hands.
Oh, yeah. It's massive.
No, seriously. I mean, I don't get why everyone raves about England. It's a friendly. We always underperform. We're always shocking. We'll get to a major tournament. Let's just, you know what, Marcus? I'm stealing your show for a minute. let's talk about the last World Cup. We got to the semi-final. We should have never got there. We never played anyone good. And quite frankly, if we'd come across a decent team in the second round, would have been battered.
I don't know. I won't say Colombia were the shit.
What have Colombia ever won?
Copa America.
What's the furthest they've ever got in a World Cup?
Semis.
So, not that good.
I'm making it up. I've no idea, Dave.
I'll tell you how far they've got. The quarterfinals is the furthest they've ever got.
All right.
We got battered by a Croatia team, which is not their strongest ever Croatia team in the last 10 years. They've had stronger. The only team we have... I mean, what teams did we actually beat?
We beat Sweden. Sweden are always a little bit of a... Aren't they?
No. Sweden are practically the West Ham of the Premier League. They're a
but they still usually do well against England.
They do, but that's because England ain't that good. I mean, Sweden are a mid-table Premier League side. Are they not?
Well, they're probably worse than that, to be fair, but, you know.
So, everyone who's watching this is probably raging right now and going, he's so patriotic. Here's the facts. England are crap.
Well, I don't like you anymore.
Sorry, mate, but prove me wrong. Like, seriously, prove me wrong. We drew to Latvia, a team that wouldn't make the championship. Okay? We got to a World Cup semi-final by losing twice.
Seriously, Fabrice Fubamba up top, not being funny, right, mate? He scored last season 18 goals, 5 red cards. You know, he's doing well.
And people are going to say, oh, England might win the Euros. Right, spoiler alert. Armchair pundits, spoiler alert. We won't make the semis.
How dare you?
We're not.
Oh.
I mean,
on that note, guys, it's been nice seeing you. All the best.
All right. Let's just elaborate this on this, right? Okay. I'm gonna say some teams out to you, and you've got to tell me if England are better than this team. Germany.
Yes.
Don't talk bloody daft.
They are.
Germany would slaughter us in a proper.
You name me some German players.
Pretty much their whole team, really. They always get far.
All right, go on
then. Neuer.
Okay.
Brandt.
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Yeah, but fact is fact. Germany always get there. All right. Belgium.
Belgium's a different story, isn't it?
France.
Complete different story, that is. Absolutely horrendous.
France.
No. France are an absolute different ball game, aren't they? Completely. Absolute different ball game.
You know, Portugal.
Portugal are completely different as well, mate.
Holland.
Holland are coming back.
Croatia. Honestly. Croatia.
No, I don't know about Croatia.
I mean, I've just listed 5 teams which I think are better than England. So England.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
And you can go around the world. I think England are the team that England are probably most level with, honestly, is probably a team like Uruguay.
All right. I mean, that's a really, really, really random team to compare England to, but sound, I'll let you have that.
The only difference between England and Uruguay is Uruguay know how to win their continental.
Yeah. What they do is they punch like the goal when it's going in, and then they get penalties. And they hope that Ghana miss it. And
all right, here's a question for you. Here's a good one. You name one team in the world that is more overrated than England. Now that's you know what I mean? Name one team. Just one.
Liverpool.
Won the Premier League, current world champions, 6 times Champions League winners. Not overrated. What's England won?
World Cup.
When?
But I tell you what, bet that's one thing Liverpool ain't win, you smart ass.
We have won the World Cup for club teams.
No,
last year?
not the gold one. The fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
Did England win the gold one?
well, it was gold, but it wasn't. It wasn't that one.
Was
It
the
looked more
original
like an
one silver?
Oscar.
Hang on, the original one, wasn't it silver?
I'm sure it's gold, but it was like an Oscar, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. But 1966 was the last thing. I mean, we might as well all be Everton fans.
Oh, Dave's gone there. You wait till Ed McCafferty finds you, mate. He is gonna hunt you down.
Ed, you're on the wrong side of Merseyside. If you want to know what winning feels like, come over to Liverpool. But if you want to carry on losing, sit with Everton and England. So that. No, seriously. In all seriousness, I want anybody in the comments to let me know one team who's more overrated than England. Honestly, that's how I feel. But the point is, and you know this, I have got a point.
Listen, at the end of the day, Dave, I like to stay loyal, and I've got to stick with the boys. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying. It is like watching paint dry. It's very frustrating. But I'm still holding on to that. They give me my first penalty shootout win, and that's why I like to stay loyal to Pickford and all.
I mean, people might say I'm being unpatriotic. I'm not being unpatriotic. When England are in a tournament, I want England to win. I do. But what I don't like is everybody saying that, we overhype these players like ridiculous. And we do.
Yeah, but that's our media, mate. It's our media. It's the Premier League.
Italy are not overrated. Italy are a great team. Always have been. Always will be. They've got the cups to prove it.
Is Martin another one that missed his own post?
Yeah, Martin. Martin, you had a post featured on the post files and you've only just tuned in. You've missed it. So now you're going to have to go and watch it again. And we're going to have to hide it. So you're going to have to get all your mates to watch the video to boost our views just to see if you can get it. There we go.
Or we could pay £85 an hour for boosted stuff.
I mean, we could do. Is any group actually stupid enough to do that?
I don't know, but if they do, wow, must be minted.
85 quid to boost your post. Jesus. I was going through the comments on them, by the way. After the comments, I didn't even understand because they're from people from, I don't know, in Antarctica. You got some Eskimo looking at,
It is igloo. Anyway, Dave, as I said with this, it's trial and error. It's the first show of this. It's definitely going to be something that's going to continue to grow. It's something we're going to learn from. As people know, we're complete amateurs. Complete bloody amateurs.
That's the whole point of the page.
The biggest thing tonight is this geezer was on time.
Oh, big shout out to Lewis. Lewis, I think we need a song. We need a theme song that we could play. We've had our Predictor Riot. Is there any song that you can think of that's not the Gaffer's Gaff music and what's not?
Well, the Post Files needs to finish with a song from Post Bloody Malone, I would say. And I don't think that you were better now.
No.
What?
I mean, I like your thinking, but I'm thinking more like...
thinking. Don't ask me opinion and go, no.
All Around the World, Oasis. You know what? It's the Post Files. So post what you think should be the song for this group. And we'll announce the winner next week.
Dave, put a poll out.
Fair enough. I mean, personally, I'd go for this one.
Round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, I get around.
That's got your personality written all over it.
Oh, we could have a...
He's definitely already thought about this, hasn't he?
Let me tell you about a place somewhere.
Hi guys, so yeah, if you just tuned in, this is the 70s radio station.
Featuring.
Sports Play.
You ready?
Oh, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman, no time to talk.
I'm not being funny. You've been practicing that all day, ain't you?
I mean, I've not, but I you know what I mean?
Right. That is what we are going to do, guys. We are going to finish the show every single week with a random song.
Go it. Right, so we go completely random.
Yep.
Right, okay. You know what? I'm going to scroll through my phone and whatever it lands on.
Oh my God, you've not. They're actually on your phone, the ones you played.
Oh, yeah.
You
mate, I
fat
love old stuff.
bastard.
Who doesn't love? Oh, I'm not having that one. Right, are you ready?
No.
Here we go. This is. You like this one? I guarantee you've listened to this at home.
You definitely are my man. Not.
No.
Dave, chill out, mate. You all right? You've caused yourself a mischief, fella.
So fine, I really want to make you mad.
Anyway, as we say, on that note, guys.
Thanks, Roger.
Really appreciate it.
Lewis, you're going to put a poll up, so we've got a little.
No, I'll leave that to you, Dave.
Oh, mate, thanks. We'll get Andy to do it.
Make it feel special.
All right, thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you, Lewis, and thank you for your post. Remember, next week we will have more posts because Lewis is actually going to help me look.
Mate, I've been busy, man. Sleeping. Right. Yeah. So next week we will go for funniest post. We will go for most commented on post. We will go most controversial post, and we will talk to you about posts. All the best, guys.
Can we play the Gaffer's theme tune to play that?
You flipping cannot.
All right, guys. Good night.
Ciao, Bell.
Lewis, I figured out how to do it.
Time to take your seat. Time to take your seat. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The pride of the
Oh, fucking hell, Dave. What are you doing, Sam? You fucking still live, Sam?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
What's going on? Right, we are actually going off now. Cheers, guys. In a bit.
Ciao, Bell.